Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is a crazy Tuesday, and honestly, the drama is just overflowing right now. Let's just dive right into the madness because my head is spinning from this latest scoop, and we have so much to unpack today. And I just have to say, I am exhausted. I have been covering this show for a long time, and I am honestly a bit tired of the endless cycles, but I still care so much about these characters. But right now, the Forrester versus Logan war has reached a level of toxicity that I didn't even think was possible. So let's talk about Ridge Forrester, because he has officially lost his mind. He has completely lost all of his patience with the Logan family after that catastrophic incident at the bikini bar. You guys know what I'm talking about. Will Spencer accidentally punching Eric Forrester in the face when he was aiming for RJ? That was the spark that blew the whole powder keg wide open. So after seeing his father with a severe black eye, Ridge is just seeing red. He is done. He summons Brooke to the CEO office at Forrester Creations. And it wasn't a friendly husband and wife chat. Oh no, it was an ambush. Ridge looks Brooke dead in the eye and issues the most cruel, devastating ultimatum I think we have ever seen from him. And that is saying a lot. He tells her she has to cut ties with Hope immediately right now, or she has to sign divorce papers and leave Forrester Creations forever. Just, wow. Honestly, what were they thinking with this? Who actually believes this is going to end well? Ridge is standing there, acting like the ultimate moral authority, claiming that Hope is a traitor. He says Hope destroyed the family legacy by defecting to Logan Creations and launching Hope by Logan right when Eric was trying to make his big haute couture comeback. And sure, Hope's timing was terrible. But demanding a mother cut off her own child, that is just sick. But here is the thing that really gets me. Ridge is being a massive hypocrite. Let's be real for a second. Ridge is furious about Will being violent, right? He is lumping all the Spencers and Logans together into this big pot of evil. But didn't Ridge literally just punch Bill Spencer in the face a few episodes ago? Yes. Yes, he did. So Ridge can use physical violence when he is mad, but when Will does it, suddenly the entire Logan bloodline is tainted and Brooke has to pay the price. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh. No, wait, I'm not. It is ridiculous. And then there is Steffy. Oh, Steffy. She is standing right there next to her father during this whole ambush. Looking smug, standing by her dad and fully supporting this insane demand. But she isn't just there for moral support. Steffy actually has the legal papers ready. She has documents prepared to officially strip Brooke of all her management rights at Forrester Creations. Steffy is ready to erase Brooke from the building entirely. I mean, you guys have to see the visual here. Brooke walks into the office probably thinking they are going to figure out a way to handle the PR nightmare. Instead, she gets hit with a firing squad. Her husband and her stepdaughter holding divorce papers and termination papers. It is a total bloodbath. Steffy has been waiting for this moment for years. She has always wanted to purge the Logans from Forrester Creations, and now Ridge is finally handing her the match to burn it all down. Brooke is just stunned. I mean, she is completely blindsided. And the tragic part is, Brooke has already been punishing Hope. Brooke literally just went to the Logan offices, violently smashed a monitor, and screamed at Katie. She officially disowned Katie. She kicked Hope and Liam out of the cabin on the Logan estate. Brooke has already torn her own family apart because she was so mad at Hope's betrayal. But for Ridge, it is not enough. It is never enough. He wants it in writing. He wants total submission. So now Brooke is facing this heartbreaking, impossible choice. Does she choose the man she has loved her entire life? Her destiny? Or does she choose her daughter? A daughter who, by the way, is currently breaking down from the guilt of all of this. Hope is not doing well, guys. We saw her suffer a severe panic attack and collapse unconscious on the floor of the Logan gallery because she was so traumatized by Brooke disowning her. Hope is fragile. She is shattering into a million pieces. If Brooke signs those papers to cut ties with Hope, it might actually destroy Hope permanently. Liam is frantically trying to hold his wife together. He even moved them into the Spencer mansion just to give Hope a safe place to breathe. But if Brooke publicly and legally cuts ties with her, Hope might not survive it mentally, and Brooke knows this. A mother knows when her child is on the brink. But if Brooke chooses Hope, she loses everything else. A wrong decision here will cost her everything. She will lose Ridge. She will lose her reputation. She will lose her career at Forrester Creations, a company she helped build and sustain for decades. She will lose the home and the life she has known. It is a complete wipeout of Brooke Logan's existence in the Forrester world. Sometimes I zoom out and look at the bigger pattern of this show. We have seen Brooke and Ridge divorce before. What is this? Divorce number 9, marriage number 10. I have lost count. But this storyline feels different. It feels so much darker. Usually, their breakups are over a misunderstanding or a kiss shared in secret. But this is a fundamental war over their children. Ridge is choosing RJ and Steffy and Eric, and he is forcing Brooke to abandon Hope. It is toxic. And let's talk about Eric for a second. Ridge is definitely taking cues from his father. Eric just publicly humiliated Donna Logan. He escorted Donna out of the building and fired her just because she kept Katie's secret about poaching Hope. Eric demanded one-sided loyalty and just walked away from Donna in silence. The Forrester men are basically purging the Logan women right now. It is a coordinated attack. Ridge saw Eric throw Donna away, so now Ridge feels totally justified in throwing Brooke away if she doesn't comply. The fans on social media are losing their minds over this. The timeline is just flooded with people screaming about Ridge's arrogance. How can he demand this? Brooke has sacrificed so much for this family. She has endured so much abuse from Stephanie over the years, and now Steffi is just taking up the mantle, holding those termination papers like a weapon. It is just history repeating itself over and over and over again. I honestly don't know what Brooke is going to do. Part of me thinks she might actually sign the divorce papers. Think about it. She has no one left. She disowned Katie. Donna is on the verge of a total marital collapse with Eric. The Logan sisterhood is shattered. If Brooke loses Hope too, she is completely alone in the world. Maybe this is the moment Brooke finally wakes up and realizes that Forrester Creations is a toxic environment for her. Imagine if Brooke signs the divorce papers, takes the termination, and walks right over to Logan Creations. Imagine Brooke walking into Katie's office, apologizing for smashing the monitor, and asking for a job. That would be the ultimate plot twist. Brooke, Katie, and Hope uniting under the Logan banner to completely destroy Forrester Creations. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. It would be amazing television. But then again, this is Brooke we are talking about. She is addicted to Ridge. She calls him her destiny. She might actually cave. She might look at those papers Steffi is holding, look at Ridge's angry face, and decide that she can't live without him. She might actually agree to cut Hope out of her life. And if she does that, I think the fans will never forgive her. You don't abandon your child when they are having panic attacks and fainting on the floor. You just don't. And what about Steffi in all of this? She is playing a very dangerous game. She is so focused on destroying Hope and Brooke that she is completely ignoring the massive ticking time bomb in her own personal life. Finn just agreed to ask Steffi to let Sheila Carter back into their lives. Sheila is manipulating Finn with those signed divorce papers, and Finn is falling for it. While Steffi is busy holding termination papers for Brooke, her own marriage is about to explode into a million pieces because of Sheila. The irony is just too much. The flow of all this drama is just so chaotic right now. Every single family is at war. The Spencers, the Logans, the Forresters. Will Spencer is spiraling into a drunken depression, and Melissa Dillon is stalking him to be a rebound. Zende is furious that his promotion was ruined. Carter and Daphne are dealing with a tragic infertility diagnosis. Everyone is miserable, but this scene in the CEO office, this is the centerpiece of the entire show right now. I just keep picturing the pen sitting on the desk, Ridge pointing at it, Steffi smirking, Brooke with tears streaming down her face, the heavy silence in the room. It is brilliant soap opera writing, even if it makes me want to throw my remote at the television screen. It is just so raw and emotional. So, what is the next move? Does Brooke pick up the pen? Does she sign the divorce papers, or does she sign away her daughter? I feel like the writers are going to drag this out for at least 3 episodes. We are going to get a lot of flashbacks. Flashbacks to Hope as a little girl. Flashbacks to Brooke and Ridge's weddings. Lots of dramatic staring out of windows. Honestly, if I were Brooke, I would tell Ridge and Steffi exactly where they can shove those papers. I would remind Ridge of every single mistake he has ever made. I would remind him of the time he punched Bill. I would remind him of all his own betrayals. But Brooke rarely defends herself like that when Ridge gets on his high horse. She usually just cries and begs. I really hope she finds her spine this time. Because if she doesn't, the Logan family is officially dead. Katie is exiled. Donna is fired. Hope is disowned. Brooke would just be a Forrester puppet living in a mansion with a man who conditionally loves her. That is not a destiny. That is a prison. I guess we will have to tune in tomorrow to see how this plays out. I am going to need an extra large coffee to get through the rest of this week's episodes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is Ridge justified in protecting his family from Hope's betrayal? Or is he being a controlling, hypocritical monster? And what should Brooke do? Choose her man or her daughter. Alright, I am going to log off and try to process all of this. The drama is just too real today. Thanks for reading my messy, rambling thoughts. I just had to get this all out before the deadline. Stay tuned, because I have a feeling this war is only going to get bloodier from here.